I grab that. Who's in? Peter Williamson. Thanks for coming to Wartoon Lad. I'm doing a grand job. Thank you very much. Sorry the bagpipes brings out the Scots in you. Well, that's a very Irish thing to say. Saying a grand job is a very Irish thing to say. But anyway, none of this. Great tunes to play, to paint Warhammer to. You're painting Warhammer to bagpipes. Alright, well, good for you. Scott Monument looking lovely as ever. It is. You little Irishman.
Right guys.
Alright.
Give me a minute. It's got extremely significantly colder than it was earlier, so I need to make these much flatter.
Mate. That's famous. So you're just sat out here playing the bagpipes?
Yeah?
Fair enough. What's a hot take?
Sorry?
What's a hot take of yours?
You want me to give you a hot take?
God damn.
Hot take?
Ah. Hitler was a good person.
No, I'm not going that far. I don't know, people need to start having... Nah, that's boring. What's the actual hot take?
The majority of people don't...
I thought I... Sorry?
the majority of people don't agree with.
Yeah, no, I know what it is. I'm just not thinking of anything. I don't have that many radical opinions. I'm still quite a radical person, but I don't know. I just think I don't think anything mental. I think people need to have children earlier. There you go. That's a hot take.
He's having a child at 18, like.
You got a kid?
He's having one.
You having one? You're gonna be a good father.
Hopefully, fingers crossed.
Best of luck with that, man. I mean, that's tough having a kid at 18.
What made you want to go to India and play the bagpipes? Just to show how silly it was?
To spread the culture, but prove a point with the contrast. You know, I wanted to make a striking image, show the clear comparison. And you can understand that a lot of people want to say that European cultures don't exist. And when you see this, you can see pretty clearly that they do.
That is European culture. This is European culture. This is Scotland.
Right, all the best, guys.
Videos are good. Keep doing it.
Thank you.
Adam, this way, please.
Thank you.
يعني بتجيب فينيسيوس وصل 40 مباراة كنا 6 جول.
is right in here. Saying Scottish people are basically Irish. Well, if you go back 1,000 or 2,000 or so years, you'll find most of us did come from there. You know it's not fair on other pipers when you steal their stuff, lol. Your brother's name is Robin. Robin Bagpipes, yeah. That's not good to steal them, is it? We don't know culture because we are actually swimming in it. We are it. You're correct, Peter, on that one. If I ever stood in Scotland, the man's loaded or impressing. What? You think you got a grand job from Father Ted? It's the only Irish thing you know. Yeah, fair enough. How then?
Mr. Paper.
It is me.
Right, guys. Player of Scotland?
Scotland!
We're walking away anyway. Right, guys. Thank you.
70 بالمية باستهلاك الكامل.
اي فاهمك، اذا احنا جينا وخلينا طبعا الاقتصاديه
Yes, he's doing my
What is there to see in
Edinburgh. I thought they are. Yeah.
Edinburgh? Where's the other road?
I don't know.
Where did we go? Like, we don't know. And then you turn the engine off, so the lights. Where is it?
That way. Thank you.
Hello, Nana. How are you doing, Mr. Nana U4N? Bagpipes? Yes, Crackathon, we're having bagpipes today. I don't know how much longer I can keep going. It's only 9:15. It's only 9:15. 8:15, and I was hoping to play until. Come on, can you help? Alright. Yeah, I was planning to go until 9 p.m. I don't know how possible that's going to be now. You're glad I got to do a collab with Angela Rose. Keep up the great work. Thank you. Yeah, that was good. She paid me for it as well. I was like, I was going to do it for free. You know, I got views out of it myself, but she insisted on paying me for it and covered my travel and accommodation and bought me like a really nice meal as well. So it was really good. She reminds me of Nick Shirley. Yeah, she's similar to Nick Shirley. A little bit less academic than Nick Shirley, a little bit more ideological. I'm curious what you think of her stuff, by the way. Like how you would feel if I started doing more stuff in that direction. More kind of edited, vloggy type stuff. Or her stuff, her content's quite all over the place. It just feels like her head is just hopping from spot to spot. But it's a lot of fun. And I'm going to get back to playing. Thank you. Cheers, guys. Thank you, guys. Have they got any tune requests?
He loves bagpipes, so anything.
Not any particular favourites?
I'll do some classic sing-alongs and see if you can pick up on any of them, right?
Okay.
went left. I lost the family.
Oh, what you say? Do you think it would be awesome if I did more content like Angela Rose? She has some topics like a bullseye, people should follow her. Yeah, I mean, she's got a much more emotive perspective than I do on everything. Your stepbrother was Scottish, very nice. Last of the Mohicans. Alright, I'll do Last of the Mohicans. I'll do the sleeping tune first. I'll do the sleeping tune going to the Last of the Mohicans. Cooter's Candy? You mean Coulter's Candy? Right, I'm gonna get playing. I don't play that. It's just Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, by the way. It's the same melody.
Thank you guys. Cheers.
See, all the notes come at night time. I had one tenor during the day and it got nabbed by some little raging little blonde chav. But yeah, the song Coulter's Candy is like Ali Bally Bee. It's literally just the melody of Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. Bum, 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 bum. It's like, well, how's it going? Ali Bally Bee. Yeah, it's basically like the most basic melody in the world. It's a nice little song, but I mean, there's not much point in playing on the bagpipes, you know. Play my heart out. Thank you very much, Mary Poppin. I appreciate it. I am, although my heart is getting a little bit tired of playing itself out so much. If we were doing requests, you love the Steam Train to Malig. I don't play the Steam Train to Malig. I need to play less modern songs, if anything. I play too much stuff like that. I don't play anything like Steam Train to Malig. I just reminded you of it. Interesting. That was the Gale there. The Gale and the sleeping tune. Thank you. I'm actually getting so tired tonight.
like who's coming?
Just eat an onion again. I don't know why you're telling me to eat an onion again. Thank you very much for the Bravo Mary Poppins and the Allah Akbar Mr. Jack Hunter. Trust Jack coming. Yeah, Jack is clearly celebrating Ramadan right now. There's actually lots of Muslims today walking about. They're wearing traditional clothing. Oh, it's the first time I've even noticed their presence here in Edinburgh, really. You saw one with a sword on the bridges. What? With a sword? Are you taking... Hang on. You saw somebody with a sword on the bridges? Wearing what? Wearing a thobe, the traditional Muslim clothing. What? Are you? Did you take you? If you're serious, you must have taken a picture.
Hi, good evening. You look amazing.
Thank you, thank you.
Beautiful.
I find it very hard to believe on this one, Jack. But I wish you. I wish you would show me a picture because I want to see some of the sword. He had it in his belt. Like, why? What? That's insane. I've got to find people like that or find out why that happens. Should I do some stuff tomorrow? Should I go like, if it's shit tomorrow, like there's loads of people here, I'm taking turns, should I go to some mosques and speak to people? Just try and figure out what the scene is here. Could be interesting. Yeah, I would be shocked. I think anybody would be shocked if they saw a man carrying a big sword in his belt. Well, good thing it was sheathed, yeah. If he drew it, I think he would be scared, not shocked. Hello. Thank you. How are you doing? Do it? Do what? What, play bagpipes? Or do a video tomorrow. Go to some contentious religious places. Could be interesting. I don't know, maybe I'll do like, I'll probably not do... The thing is, because this is my city, and it's not, well, it's not my city, but you know, it's a local city for me.
I don't treat it like a foreign country. Like in a foreign country, I just go heads first, like a bull in a china shop. Just go around, do everything, just play bagpipes wherever. Although I'm probably going to change that even. But certainly in this country, I tend to be extra careful. Because I will get myself into trouble here, and I will get known for creating trouble. So I don't want to create any trouble. I'll do it in a very cautious way. Maybe I'll send them an email tonight or something like that as well. Like that's a possibility. Like try and actually arrange something properly. Don't do religious stuff. It's extremely dangerous right now. I think I can do it in a good way. I can do it in a good way because I can show their stories and we can go like, you know, I can do it like Louis Theroux. Not really force a narrative on it, but just question and let the flaws open them up for themselves, or at least that's how it's supposed to be. Get myself into the central mosque and ask if you want to hear the pipes. They probably want to. Oh shit, there's stuff in my hat. Nobody told me there was shit in my hat. Don't do religious stuff, it's extremely dangerous. No, you mean right now? Seriously. What, because of the war? Because of the immigration? I'm not sure which kind of right now you mean. You mean like tonight? Bro, don't put exclamation marks to that and expect me to just know. Everything and all things are heated. Yeah, it's true, but I can do it in a way. I can do it in a way. Look, people tell me not to go to India. I knew to go there and do it in a way. I knew the correct way to do it to not actually upset people. Am I religious? Yeah, a little bit. I'm not very good at believing though. I don't pray. I think praying is, I don't know, it doesn't really align with me. But I think it's a good thing. I think Christianity is a really great thing, and I really encourage it. I just feel like I'm a bit of a hypocrite because I just don't really believe it, you know. All right, let's go. We've got 25 minutes left. 25 minutes. You want to join up your commune? Drink your holy Kool-Aid, brothers and sisters. I don't think I want to join a commune, no. Not like that with holy Kool-Aid. I'd rather make my own little commune. Well, you sold Jack Hunter. But no, I would like to definitely build my own community. That's something I'm quite passionate about doing. I think community is very important, and I've always lived around lots of people. So it'd be odd for me to just go to suddenly living by myself. I would always want to have a community as big and strong and like-minded as possible. Intelligent and creative people. Surprised to see me so late? Yeah, on a Friday night it can be good at this time because there's drunk people about. I might do the same thing on Saturday actually. If I'm here, I might not be here on Saturday. I've not figured out where I'm going to stay. I don't know where I'm going to sleep on Saturday night. I don't know if I want to book a place or if I want to stay with a friend or what. I'm staying with a friend on Sunday night, but I'll figure something. You call it the Manson Mansion at Heaven's Gate, Jonestown, Guyana. Alright, man. Very, very non-suspicious. I'm going to get playing a little bit more. It's pretty quiet, but all the notes come out at this time. I literally played in the day. I played for 2.5 hours, and I had one tenor, and that was the only note I got. And then it was stolen by some little blonde Ned. Then and what else? Yeah, like right now I've had a 20, a 10, 2 5s. It's been really good. Save you on the euthanasia, but oh my god, bro. Ugh. Right. Don't euthanize.
if I thought after, because the thing is,
Listen, I'm not right. If you want to be trained, this is for rugby.
it's really self-explanatory.
I should spay.
Huh?
I should spay.
Highland flying. Let's go. Highland flying.
Thank you, man.
Very good.
And then
Thanks.
Oh, I'm telling you.
الساعة 10.
This is the last tune, by the way. They say it's beautiful from Ali Mills. Thank you, Ali Mills. I never went to Hotel Ali, by the way, in Morocco that you recommended. I never went there. But good to see you back on. I'm going to play one more song. I've got 3 minutes left to play music, and then I'm going to stop and go. Hey man,
Is that you?
that's me.
Ah, I've seen your
You
videos.
found me?
Yeah, I love those videos.
You love it, man.
Yeah, I do.
Good stuff, man.
No, I was trying to conjure up the courage to ask it because I had been here for a couple of days and I was like,
Oh, you've seen me about? Yeah. I'm in and out of Edinburgh all the time, man. Where are you from?
from the US. Well, I'm Mexican, but
Mexican, but
yeah, from the US.
but which state?
Tennessee.
Tennessee. All right, okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I barely went there. I was like in Nashville for 1 night. I stayed in the worst motel in Nashville. So bad. I went and saw like the main kind of country thing where it was. I can't remember what it was now. Yeah, but I'm a pretty terrible tourist, so I'm very, I don't know, I always have an intention of a purpose I'm trying to do, and I never hit the main sites, I always just go in.
No, I support it.
Like in Morocco, I just ate loads and loads of food there, you know. Yeah, thank you, man. Yeah, I've been all over, like, so.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Ever plan on going to like Latin America?
Yeah, I did go, but again, it was a brief trip.
Yeah.
Just because I was with a friend who had a specific idea of something he wanted to do there, and it didn't work out the way he wanted it to happen. You know?
So I guess, are you here until the next trip?
Yeah, I'm going to be based in Scotland and like between nearby places. I want to try and base myself here more because I want to try and actually do something for the culture here.
Yeah.
So my main thing is I want to try and support struggling independent traditional businesses here,
Okay.
and also like I don't know how much of this, I think this is in the US. We've got a pretty big problem over here with birth rates. People are not having kids. Yeah, I mean, I just met a kid there who's 18 who just got a kid. So, you know, you have people like that, but usually they're the poorest people, you know, that have kids young. And people who do have children, they wait until really, really late on. So I want to try and find a way I can sort of bring that back. Yeah, I've kind of been out there a little bit doing the message and whatever, but I need to sort of ground myself a little bit. This is my home, and I love travelling. I went to lots of places I absolutely loved, but this is my favourite place, and I'm not really going to. Well, Scotland is my favourite place. I'm not from here. I live in the countryside.
No, save it a minute.
Like, just in Galloway. Wait, what? Oh, okay. Well, you're pretty far east of me. Yeah. Wow, Gretna Green. Wow. Do you know about Gretna Green? Do you know about the hit?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I was there last week. Yeah, and I plan on being back there at some point.
Yeah, didn't they change that law though? Like in Scotland, you can't be married at 18 now. I think it's the same as England, no? People don't do that anymore.
I feel it's like
Nobody cares about being pregnant before marriage anymore. No, it's not a big deal.
Well, like I feel like that's okay. Like you can't drive, but you can get married.
But age of consent is still 16. Across the whole country, yeah.
16?
Yeah, the age of consent. Yeah. But like Germany and France is 50.
Yeah.
And the thing is here, it's 18 for a lot of things. It's 18 if it's like, if somebody's in a position of power, so like if a doctor sleeps with a patient and they're 16 or 17, that's a thing.
Yeah.
Stuff like that, or they're their teacher or something like that. That's
It varies by state in the US, and some of them is
You've got close in age clause in the US.
yeah.
That's met the Romeo and Juliet thing.
Yeah.
A 24-year-old can sleep with a 14-year-old.
As long as the parents like sign off on it.
That's giving Elvis Presley though.
Yeah, no, it is. And in some states, like, really frown upon that. But other ones, it's like, man, fuck it. As long as everybody's
It's crazy to me how free some of it. Like, I was shocked by places like Oregon and Washington where everybody just does drugs, and it's just like they're just like.
No,
Yeah, well,
I lived in Pacific Northwest Strip.
Yeah, I love that area. Yeah.
it's like
Just like, I guess,
Yeah, on like Fifth Avenue in Seattle. Yeah, that was a big biggie for me as well. Going to Washington and San Francisco and Los Angeles and seeing that everywhere.
Do you like San Francisco?
I really like San Francisco actually. Really? Okay, yeah, that's interesting.
Because I think I had like low expectations for them.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
I was like, okay, there's a big bridge.
That's what it was.
But then when you went, I was like, oh, this is not
There was that one area in San Francisco, like the way drop us off, and we're like, holy shit, we're about to drop
Yeah, there was some really,
Zombies.
yeah, it's zombies, exactly. There was like a part where I was at, there was a half-severed car with a guy sitting inside it. There's like African guy sitting on his phone. And it's just like all the people with their trolleys and stuff. But when you go up the hill, I just think the fence ladders can't walk up the hill. Because you go up the top of the hill and there's like none of them make it up there. The buildings are so, what impressed me as well, is like the Americans have got such a great combination of this, the creativity and the entrepreneurship spirit. Which is, I feel like in Scotland and the UK in general, we're more split, more one or the other. Whereas in America, especially San Francisco, it's such a great combination.
A little bit of everything.
Like up Castro, the way you've got these gold painted details on the buildings, everybody puts so much attention into making their places so beautiful.
It was literally that, the gold rush.
49? Is that when the gold rush?
Yeah. Because I think that's why the San Francisco, that's why the 49ers got their name.
What, after Hollywood? Surely it must be 19th century.
It's something like that. But all I know is that the 49ers got their name due to the...
What, after the Second World War? The gold rush?
It's something.
It wasn't founded then. Like,
I-
the bridge has been there longer. That was like 27.
The gold rush? Like Zorro and that was in California. That was the gold rush. That was in the 19th century. I don't know about 1949, but yeah, no, it was all that era, right, when they all went over there. Los Angeles kind of made by Hollywood as well. You know, been to LA?
No, we stopped in San Francisco, then we're in San Francisco.
It's good for food.
Went to Hawaii. But
You went to Hawaii?
yeah,
I met a guy in Seattle who sailed on his little boat all the way to Hawaii from Seattle.
Hawaii was great. Although, like, I sat on a sea urchin, and then that kind of.
It wasn't the best part of it.
No, it wasn't. There was a lot of it.
Yeah, it's all like poverty.
But it's all like right now. They fly over there, then we put enough money to get there.
Oh,
And then they
okay.
can't be like.
We plan on going back again to. San Diego. Walk across it.
Alright. Well, nice to meet you guys. Yeah. You met me by the way, just when I finished, so I was able to play up until 9.
No, like I said,
I stopped right at 9.
These past couple of days, I mentioned that I was like, I don't know.
And you saw me multiple times.
Yeah, and I was just like, fuck it, today's my last day.
But there's not many people who wear this,
Yeah.
let alone like, it's quite an unusual
I've seen like another guy
image.
up there, I think, but I don't know.
No, but I mean these colours and this like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Are those,
think-
your family clips?
yes, we can. Yeah. So,
Alright, man.
thank you, man. Alright, so what's your
Nice to
name?
meet you. My name's Jose.
Jose?
Yeah.
Nice stuff. And you? You're the fish mum too?
I know them.
Leanna. Yeah, the fish
Yeah,
gallery.
I like the singer.
Yeah, I'm from Gatehouse, so yeah.
We'll keep watching your
Someone like on
videos.
fleek, or no?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
On fleek.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, man.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Thank you.
See ya. Ah, so nice. Oh, all right, let's go. Sorry about that, guys. Had a little distraction there. Oh, fuck. Right, how are we doing? Is anybody still in? Ah, there's 4 people. So we've came to that time of the night again where you can speak to me. Again, I'm back. You can speak to me. Yeah, just whatever you want to chip in, whatever you're curious about or whatever. It was really nice meeting those people there. Oh, and I've got to tell you about my plan. Clothes, my idea, pants. I want to save young men from degeneracy, save the right from seriousness and lack of good humor, and save the West from depopulation. So I'm gonna make nice willy pants. That's my plan. I'm gonna make nice willy pants. I'm gonna call them sporran pants or something a bit like that. I think sporran's good, right? Because it's like protecting your ghoulies. Protecting your ghoulies for future generations, I thought would be a good slogan. What do you think of that as a slogan, eh? Protecting your ghoulies for the future generations.
It's just something simple I can do that's small, but I can really bring a lot of awareness to this issue, which is synthetics ruining fertility. And I can, you know, create a campaign around encouraging young men to think about the next 10 years and think about having families. And obviously I don't have a family, I don't have children, but I'm very pro-natalism. I'm waiting for marriage, and I'm very much setting up my life in a way that is hopefully to prepare myself in good standing for when I want to get married and have children. And I think that's a mindset I'd like to encourage more young men to have. I think most people who watch me, they actually already have that, to be honest. I'm not trying to encourage that necessarily directly, but give them maybe avenue to consider it more, or actually to act on it as well. Because it's like, well, what do I do? How do I actually commit? Imagine, I think maybe something cool would be have the boxers have writing on the boxers that says, "A great family starts here," something like that. Because it's really pretty important we protect their balls. If their balls are not protected from horrible synthetics, then it's gonna be pretty terrible, isn't it? And everybody knows me for my big, bright sporting, and I like the idea of sporting pants because it's just, yeah, it's the idea of protection. We need protection against these evil chemicals. It's like how RFK says, "These evil chemicals in our food." That's my that's my RFK impression. We got these evil chemicals. I've got a lot of money in here. Oh, made lots of money today. That's good. Let's see the notes as well. So 20, 5, 5, 5, 35, 20, 55, so 1, 56. Not half bad. Not half bad. Okay. But the main issue with this, I suppose, is the girls are a little bit left out. But there's not very many of you, I have to say. And it's pretty important that you guys can have something as well. You can encourage your man or whoever to, I don't know, protect his balls. Oh, I got another fiber in there too. There you go, he was hiding one away. You can share my stream, I don't care, man. Don't care. Right, let's get my cape on. Dun dun ba da. So usually I say 3 times. 3 times whatever I've got in notes I should have in coins. So if I've got 55 quid in notes, I should have 150 in coins. Which means I've made 200 today, which is actually pretty good. It's pretty good. If that's what I made, that is good. But yeah, serve the young men, but not just that. Let's bring the conversation to natalism. Let's bring the conversation there. And the reality is, the people who are going to win in life, in the future, in the long-term sense of life, are all going to be natalists. Because if you're not a natalist, you're just going to die out. That's it, you're not a natalist, you're choosing death. You're choosing the end of your legacy. It's all fine. If you're a nun or something, you know, you're committing something nice to the world. You're a priest, maybe. You're homosexual, it's understandable. But come on, if you're just a numpty, there's no point. I'm curious as well, like for the girls here. Are you planning to have children? I mean, a lot of you are older, right? So some of you have children, I think the women who are watching. Oh, we've only got 2 viewers. The women who are watching in my big grand audience. All the 2 women who are watching right now. I am curious though, you know, what is your attitude to having children? And are you concerned about your husbands or your future partners having issues because they've been exposed to synthetics? I think that's a pretty important question. Hey, we're doing AS. Should I change the name to ASMR? Should we do an Edinburgh ASMR test? Edinburgh ASMR here. Let's do Edinburgh ASMR. Let me change it. Thank you, Mr. Nichaps. Oh, we've not done an ASMR before since we did Kick. Good lad, Nick Chaps. You think it's a good idea? You think it's good to try and inspire young guys to start thinking about their future and having families? It's pretty tough though. Like, it's going to be really hard to convince enough people because it's expensive as well. You know, it's going to be really quality wool, quality materials, and made in Scotland, because almost everything you see online is going to be made in Bangladesh, which I really want to avoid if I can. It's just, it means that I'm creating a premium product, right? If you're creating something that's made in Scotland, you're creating a premium product. And if you're making something that's made in Bangladesh like everything else is, then you can make it affordable. Now, all these big companies that make luxury products, they all make them in India and China. Actually, sometimes the most expensive ones are the worst for it. So actually, like I was thinking, oh, this is so bad. Barber and Burberry, you know, manufacturing stuff in Bangladesh and in India. Then I find out, actually, the stuff that's being manufactured by Louis Vuitton and Gucci is probably the worst quality stuff. Balenciaga is terrible, which is such a shame, because these are really important names, you know. Balenciaga is actually respected as one of the greatest tailors of all time. That was said by Christian Dior, that was said by many reputable tailors at the time. They all said that that Balenciaga was the best. They said he was absolutely the most incredible. He put the most care into making these dresses. He would make these wonderful, beautiful dresses, but he would prioritize them being very comfortable and pleasant to wear for the women to wear. He prioritized that. Now look at the bullshit they produce. Like these croc boots and just like plastic, inflatable, guffy nonsense that appeals to just the most shallowest, weirdo trendies. I think what I'm doing is really good. Yeah? What do you think about your future, about having children? Whoa, about synthetics? Are you a young guy like me thinking about the future and thinking about what you're gonna wear and how you're gonna look after? Maybe I should do like a Bangladeshi run where I have like, this is what Barber do, right? Barber have almost all their products manufactured, so in all the process done overseas, except for their one champion product, except for their Beaufort jacket. When are we gonna meet? I don't know. Where are you? I'll meet you. I'm down to meet people. I love meeting fans. Meet them everywhere I go. But I'm sure we'll meet sometime. Very powerful young man. Thank you, Mr. Kneechaps. But I don't know what your background is and what you think about, like if you're a young guy too, and if you're thinking about this, because that's what I'm really curious about. And I'm going to try and start asking people as well. When people ask me for photos, I want to start asking them what they think about this, what they think about natalism, and they think about fertility, if they're concerned about synthetics and stuff that's making this hard for them. I think it's probably good to have a really high quality, made in Scotland product, and then have something that's affordable for normal people as well. I just want to keep things as simple as possible to start off. It's going to be very, very, very simple. I need to keep it very direct and straightforward because I'm not an expert in this field. I've got lots of mistakes to make and failures to make and all of these things. So I've really got a lot to learn. The thing is, there's not even manufacturing in Scotland for this stuff. Like, I don't know anybody who does this in Scotland. There's 4 or 5 in England, there's 1 in Wales, there's 1 in Ireland. There's not 1 in Scotland who seems to me to be capable of making this type of thing that I'm desiring. So it's going to be really interesting trying to get a hold of something and trying to get people to make it in Scotland. Maybe I'll have to do it made elsewhere, but it just feels rubbish not to have that made in Scotland label, you know? And I want to support businesses here. They're making the material here, which is great, but then if I need to ship the material all the way to Bangladesh, get the material all sewed up into nice boxers, and then ship it all the way back here, that's just a crazy big long journey, and it's obsessive and it's obscene. I would rather, you know, if I had the money, I would get a warehouse and try and hire the tailors. The thing is though, the tailors are just not here. Like, people in this country who go and study textiles and fashion, they normally spend very little time learning the practical side of things because there's just not as much money in that, right? And there's no industry for that either. The industry for that is in Bangladesh and India and China. In Western countries, the industry is for the designers, right? But if I could try and get a studio together, maybe try and get young people onto it, but it's very high skill trying to train people to do it. A lot of goods are made to be cheap. They are made to be cheap, but that's what people buy. People buy cheap things. And people would rather buy something cheap and think, oh, I'm getting a good price now, and then they have to replace it in a year or a few years, than just buy something that they can literally have for life. And I'm not joking when I say that about wool. Unlike cloth, unlike cotton maintains odor, alright? Wool does not maintain odor, and it's very easy to clean regularly. So it's completely fine to have a wool pair of sporran pants. Sporran pants! How does that sound, by the way? Is that sporran pants? Is that good? Or should I go for something more straightforward, like, I don't know, Scottish family boxers? I like the idea of tying family in there somewhere, but I think sporran says, you know, protecting the goolies, which is good. Authentic vintage fabrics are made with better quality. Well, there's people making really good quality fabrics in Scotland still, thankfully. That's still something that we're known for, and it's something that's unique to this country. Like, the way that we process wool, the way we process tweed in this country is very unique. So I can actually hold on to that and get hold of really good fabrics in this country. The issue is getting basically huge workshops where people are able to sew the pants. Apparently, an unforgettable majority of our goods are made by exploited workers, especially in Bangladesh, China and Pakistan. Yes, exactly. They're not just in foreign countries, they're being exploited, they're being mistreated. It's horrible for them there. It's not a pleasant place to be. Like, those studios are disgusting. I mean, if you saw anything like what it was like in the streets where I was, and by the way, I was in the touristy areas, okay? Imagine what it's like in the non-touristy areas, in the normal places where the poorest people are working. I mean, you can only imagine it must be horrible in those places. But if I made a workshop here and was paying people here good wages to use sewing machines, I'd be charging £100 per pair of pants. So £100 per pair of pants is too much. Like, who is gonna, because you want to have a couple pairs at least. Let's say 3 or 4 pairs is a healthy amount, and then you don't need to buy any more pants for the rest of your life. That's £300 or £400. I suppose the thing is, like, if people were smart enough, they would understand that £300 or £400, and that is them for life. They can fix these pants, they're made of quality material, they're going to save their children, and they might not need to buy another set until they're 80 years old. But trying to communicate that and get people, like, shift people from the culture of just buying things to chuck away, as they do right now, to buying things that are going to last. That's very hard. That's very hard because I've got such a broad audience, you know, I need to make something that can spread to them all. There was a child worker in Pakistan in the 1990s that escaped slavery and spoke out against it. Got international attention. Unfortunately, he was gunned down, aged 12 in 1995. Wow, that's a horrible situation. I can't believe I just read that out loud. That's so upsetting. What a horrible, horrible situation to read about. Yeah, I mean, bless the guy. That's very, very sad. That's very sad. And it is the reality. Whistleblowers get punished like that. When you speak out, especially when you speak out in shitty, dodgy places like Bangladesh, you're going to get that type of response. Quality clothing is worth it. Yeah, God, I should be selling to women like you, honestly. I shouldn't be selling to these broke men. But no, I want to actually change the culture, so I can't just change people who can afford it, because that is unfortunately the minority of people. The minority of people can afford an authentic product that is made in Scotland. So for me to be able to pay people to run a workshop to make things work well, it would have to be either in an established place in England. So it's Scottish fabric. I get all the fabric in Scotland, and then I ship it to, or not ship it, I just get it delivered to the north of England, to Lancashire, which is really close to Scotland. And I can probably get them made there. I reckon I can probably get pants maybe for like £30, for £40, something like that, for a pair of pants. And that'd still be really good quality. It just wouldn't be technically made in Scotland, but it'd be really good quality, it'd be workers' rights, it'd be paid minimum wage, and it's still British. I know my audience are going to be fiercely pro-independence and all this stuff. I mean, if I made a really big warehouse, hang on, let me just try and like crunch some really inaccurate numbers right now. So let's buy a big warehouse, rurally or like semi-rurally. Let's say 100 grand for the area, 60 grand for construction, and then equipment, machinery, let's say 100, so let's say like it's about £360,000 upfront cost for just trying to build a workshop. I would estimate it's about 360,000. Once you factor land, property, equipment, and then overheads. There's bound to be so many overheads with like transporting people there, transporting goods, doing flooring, doing faffy things like that. So £360,000, which I don't have, by the way. I've not even got £36,000, let alone £360,000. So if I got a loan and did that, and I've got the loan payments to pay off, I get a factory of workers. Let's suppose there's 100 people making pants in there. Actually, it's not going to be 100 people. It's never going to be 100 people. Let's say like 30 people. Is that even too much? Like 20? 20, you're paying 10. Nah, it's high skill labour, so you can't pay them £10 an hour. It should be £15 an hour. At least, if not 20. But let's say £15 an hour. 15 times 20 is... This is just really rough numbers, by the way. I normally do things properly, but I'm just doing it in my head at the moment. Is... Fuck, what's 15 times 20? Come on. 10 times 20 is 200. 5 times 20 is 100. Am I being dumb? Yeah. So 300. So 300, that's per hour. Then they're going to work 7.5, well, let's say 37.5 hours per week. Let's just calculate the weekly wage. So 37 times 300 is 900 plus, 9,000 plus 21, 2,000, 11,100. So let's say 11 grand per week on employee costs. and we're probably not going to produce enough boxes. Yeah, it's mental. No, look, you guys on here, on YouTube, are so committed, and your mindset is wonderful, right? You guys are the real tiny minority that actually keep culture alive. You keep the culture flowing. But what we have to consider here is I'm trying to create something which can influence a broad number of people across the whole of Scotland and hopefully the whole of the West, really. I think I'll target France, Germany, USA. Honestly, Scottish people would prefer their stuff was manufactured in Germany than England most of the time. Like, if I had a manufacturer in Germany or Denmark or whatever, some country like that, I think that would probably go down well with them. Yeah, I really appreciate the support of you all, because I know you're so supportive and you say, you know, you'll go all the way, which is fantastic. What I would say is, by the way, this is on the table for all of you, to Summertime Dreams, to Nick Chaps, to whoever. I'm building up connections with the highest quality tailors in Scotland. So what I would like to do is I could potentially get custom made things. So a custom made item for you, if you're willing to pay a premium price for something, and you're interested in supporting Scottish businesses, it is possible for me to get a custom made item for you, made from independent Scottish businesses, that would be a memorable and unique item. Yeah, just saying, that's possible as well. But again, that's going to be like even more expensive. We're talking probably like a bespoke suit from Livingston's is about £3,500. So obviously you guys won't want bespoke stuff, but if you wanted to say, for example, a scarf which is made in Scotland, so you know Burberry is the luxury fashion company. They get their wool and their fabrics processed in Scotland, but I don't know where they actually get it turned into a scarf, where that whole process is done. So again, it's always tough trying to find these things. Tomorrow I'm going to go and speak to Jeffrey Taylor and Kilt Maker. I'm going to go and speak to them and talk to them about my pants idea and see what it would likely cost to try and produce these, because they've got a network of some tailors, and I don't know if they're going to do custom orders, but I know they do quite a few custom things, so they might be able to fulfill my panty dream, you know. saving Scottish fertility and saving Western fertility. Yeah, protecting your goolies for future generations. That's going to be my aim. That's the aim of what I want to do. I want to try and protect their goolies for future generations. For those who don't know, goolies is a Scottish word for a man's private parts. Oh, my case is heavy. I've got so many coins in there today. That's great. Well, I've made some money. It's not enough money to buy a £360,000 workshop, but it's enough money. Probably I've made like £200 today. That's enough to get a simple prototype made, I reckon. But if I want 5 or 6 prototypes, maybe I need £500 or £600 just to get a few different prototypes out there, and I can test out which materials are best, what patterns I want, what fit I want, make sure we've got the perfect setup, and then from that good setup I can identify, right, this is the product I want to actually sell en masse to people to save Scottish birthdays. We'll see. You know, encourage people to have families, which will be fantastic for the economy of this country, by the way. If we can get more people having children, it's not just good for the independent businesses here that I'm buying my stuff from. The people who run any business in Scotland will be benefited by there being more little children going around whose parents are willing to spend on them. Obviously it doesn't work if they're on benefits, etc.
Whoa, right, I'm gonna head off now. I'm gonna say goodbye because I need to go and buy some food. And I'm gonna go and chill in the hostel and do some editing. I think I know what I'm gonna do for Taylor's because I think I'm just gonna try and get something through Jeffrey Taylor. But I'm gonna try and research stuff online anyway and see which companies I can find who I can try and work with. You guys, yeah, I love your support. It's just an issue that obviously I can't just sell something to 3 people, right? And if I sell something to just 3 people, then the price per item is going to be really, really high. But I can create custom, authentic clothing for you that would be entirely made for Scotland. And you might be the owner of a piece of clothing, and you're the only person who owns that piece of clothing, which would be pretty cool. Anyway, all the best. Love you guys, love your contributions. Just food for thought, just process it all. I'm gonna make something really awesome out of this, and we're gonna save Scottish babies. Parents, not bombs. See you all later.